Coach, obviously not the outcome you had been hoping for. What's your message to your team going into Game 4, knowing that no team's ever come back from 0-3?
Um, I haven't thought about my message for Game 4 yet, to be honest.
Coach, it seemed like after you got some momentum in the first quarter, you were able to build a slight lead, but it seemed like the offense started to break down. Was execution a big part of the problem tonight?
Well, there were a lot of problems tonight. I don't know if it's necessarily execution. The turnovers were some turnovers I hadn't seen. They were a little mind-boggling, but we had some bad turnovers. They converted on them. They outran us in transition. We cut to 11 with 2.5 minutes to go in the half. We had a little momentum, and we just didn't close out the half. So, I mean, there were a lot of issues. I thought New Orleans played extremely well. They shot the ball well. They shared the ball well. They got out in transition. They defended us well, and we arguably had one of our worst games of the year. So it was a bad combination.
Coach, what was the biggest contributor to the number of turnovers? Were they doing something different, or what do you think was the biggest cause of that?
Some of it was their defense. Some of it was our poor ball handling.
Coach, what Nico Mirotic, what does he bring to their team that maybe makes them more difficult now to defend than before?
Well, he opens up the court. I mean, the guy, he makes threes. He really moved well tonight without the ball. I think his presence on the court really opens things up for him. It opens up the middle for penetration, opens up the middle for Davis. And he's a smart basketball player. He knows how to get shots. He knows how to space, cut. So I think, going into the series, those 4 guys were our biggest concern, and all 4 of those guys have played extremely well. And, this is the 3rd different guy who's had a 30-point night. He was very efficient, and he made a lot of smart basketball plays as well.
Coach, Damian Lillard finished with 20 points, but it was only on 14 shots. Have you ever seen a team so consistently lock down Damian before?
I think New Orleans is playing, really selling out to stop Damian. We see traps during the regular season. We see teams, but New Orleans has been very consistent with it. They've been very aggressive, as aggressive as I've seen on Damian consistently. And it's tough. He's a competitor, and he wants to play better, but you have to compliment New Orleans defense. They have a game plan, and they've really stuck to it and executed it well so far. All right, thank you.